Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And something I wanted to talk about here was actually first mentioned on my daily financial news. If you don't know already, something we do at One Rental at a Time is I do a daily financial news show. It's usually at 7:30, 7 days a week. We've been doing that together for more than 2 years. So if you want to get your daily financial news in a little bit, do me a favor, hit subscribe, hit notification, let you know when it comes up. But you can count on 7:30, 6 days a week. And then Thursdays, we kind of switch it up and do it at 7 a.m. But anyways, this topic is about Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs had a call on the real estate market that surprised me. They're calling for the real estate market to continue to grow and go on a tear. So what I thought I would do in this exercise is we talk about it. I'd actually bring up the article, and then I want to ask you something. Let me know what you think. December 31st, 2022 is the date. That is roughly 15 months from now. What do you think the national housing price will be? Goldman Sachs, I did the math, broke out the calculator. If you assume that the median home price for the United States today is $365,000, which again is close, I rounded. If you times that by 16% growth, that takes us to $423,000. I just don't see it. I don't see that kind of growth. That is a problem. I do believe we will have appreciation. I do not see a national housing decline. I don't see a crash, none of those things. But wow, another 16%. That could be the start of a bubble. If we do get, if we had 20% the last year and we do 16% on top of that, that gets pretty unhealthy pretty quickly. So let's bring up the article so we can talk about it more. But remember, I want audience participation. Let me know in the comments below. What is your guess? How much will the national housing market go up or down? You can say it goes down by the end of 2022. Let me know below. But let's take a look at the article, because maybe they call out things that we're just not thinking about. So again, this should work. So again, Goldman Sachs, home prices to climb another 16% by the end of 2022. Just crazy. So again, it's kind of the standard fare. It's talking about, prices, interest rates being low. It does acknowledge that price increases went up 20% last year. So yes, they are saying 16 on top of 20, that's just crazy. That's crazy. But again, they see historically low mortgage rates. I think mortgage rates go up. I don't think they go up a lot, but they go up, which hurts affordability. They did acknowledge that inventory is growing, right? I actually think this is where I think I disagree with Goldman a little, or Goldman disagrees with me, however you want to look at it. I think inventory is going to go up more than Goldman expects. I think we're already seeing sellers put on prices at stupid levels, and they're sitting in days on market. And all of this is how real estate slowdown works. People get aggressive, they don't sell, and they start to moderate. The big question is demand and supply, right? And it's interestingly that 66% or 2/3 of people actually say it's not a good time to buy. If housing goes up another 16%, where does this number go? But again, if you did buy and it went up another 16%, you're doing okay. It's kind of weird. Yeah, they do mention affordability, but they're all on demand and supply. Here's one I definitely agree with. I actually see, this is weird. I think Goldman is overestimating house prices going up, and they are underestimating rent. In my 20 years of experience of being a buy and hold investor, values run first, rents run second. I think we've just started to see rent increases, and I think rents are going to go up across the country more than Goldman thinks. And again, there's a whole bunch of zoning talk, and here's one where they talked about California, and I think it's Prop 9 or SB 9 or whatever Newsom signed could generate 60,000 homes. Not likely. Right. We don't have, it's just not likely. They're talking about some housing plans. The one thing I will admit, there's a couple of things. Actually, let me get out of this. So there's a couple of things that could happen in the next 12 months, which will push appreciation up. One, if the government, the Biden administration creates a tax incentive or tax credit or whatever for first-time homebuyers between 15 and 25 grand, we have a supply problem. However, if the administration creates more demand for no supply, that will push up prices. That could help Goldman be right. Number two, if interest rates fall, there have been talk or theory that interest rates will go down. Interest rates today are on their 30-year are 3.18% as of today, average. If they go to 2.18 or 1.18, prices will go up. I don't see it, but that would help. And the third, if we get a 40-year mortgage, if FHFA or Fannie or Freddie, whoever says, you know what, we're announcing a 40-year mortgage, it is now a standard, it's not the exception, that will push up prices. I don't know. I don't see it. So what I'm going to call here right now on this show, because I'm asking you what the national house price will be, is I'm going to say 5%. So 360 plus 18 is 5%. So what is that? 378. Let's call it 383, something like that. That's what I'm calling. What are you calling? What percent increase by the end of 2022? Let me know below. And again, just wow. Think about it. You buy a 100K house, it goes up 20%. That's 120. Then it goes up 16%. What is that? 120. That's like 138. So you had a 100K house and in 2 years, it's worth 138. You're up almost 40%. Yeah, that's too much too fast. Let me know what you think below. Have fun. And again, remember, hit subscribe, comment. Got to comment, man. Let's get some interaction. But subscribe. That would help me out a ton. And remember, the daily financial news, 7:30 a.m. Take care. Bye-bye.